Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I live dream horses, and today I have a few little things planned today. So I'm going to show you two new things in my barn, and you might have already noticed one of them. I'm showing you right now, and then we're going to do a tips and tricks video for your barn. So let's get started with the two things that is new in my barn. So yes, if you noticed, I got new grass. I just went to a hardware store and got this, and this is one of my tips and tricks for you guys. Get some grass in your barn because it just really makes the barn realistic, and I definitely recommend getting it. The next new thing that I got is these little supplements containers or little feed buckets. They're perfect size. You just unscrew the lid. It's just perfect. These ones are my color coordination. And my other ones are my supplements containers. But these are just feeds for made feeds. Okay, now let's get to the main part of this video. So today we're doing tips and tricks. So the first tip and trick I've already told you guys is to get some grass like this. It's really realistic, and it makes your barn just come to life. Next thing is, I think you guys should have a few more like paddocks than just one big one, and separate your horses. So like separate your ponies from your stallions from your mares, because if you put your mares and your stallions together, yeah, they might end up with a fight. Also put a gelding's paddock, and maybe just a little mares and foals paddock like I've done right over there. Then also probably I would recommend doing a foals paddock, because foals and ponies, there's different sizes in them. So yeah, next tip or trick is put some sand or like textured thing in your arenas, because it just makes it really realistic. And that leads to my next thing is, I reckon you should have more than at least one arena. So like have about like 2 arenas. If you don't have 2 arenas, then you'd have to have a really big arena. The next tip or trick is, instead of having one big huge barn with lots of stables or lots of stalls, make your own like that one. I've got this 4 stalls. That's my main barn because it's got 4 stables. And there is my mare's barn, and that's got 2 stalls. And that one is my mare and stallion barn, and that's got another 2 stalls. That red barn right there is my stallion's barn. Then that one right there. Sorry for that glass. I was testing that glass to put in the troughs. Yes, that's me. But that barn right there, you've probably seen it with Cookie's stall. That is a mares and stallions barn too. I also even have this one that's a show barn that you guys probably might have seen in my video before. A few videos before this. Was it a few videos? I can't remember. But just go check out a few of my other videos before this one if you haven't already. Next tip or trick is, you could get like a little mini wheelbarrow for your barn. So if your dolls are like smaller than mine, which is about this big, is how big my dolls are, and you could get like a Lego size one if you have like tiny dolls, and they would work perfectly for your Lego. Anyways, and then you make your own like little muck heap, and also you could make your actual own and size it, and maybe get your parents to help you with the wheel part, and then you've got a real working wheelbarrow. Mine has real wheels. You can't really show that they spin, but they do wheel. Sorry, but I'm a little bit sick, just a little bit. Okay, so next tip or trick is, you should probably have a little bit of some barn animals. So like all of my little doggies and things. So if you can't This one is a little doggy. This is Fluffy. She's our little tiny puppy dog. And we can't really call her a barn dog but yet because she's a barn puppy. Yeah, she's just a little puppy. Okay. I've got lots of animals just wandering around. As you can see, they're just wandering around. You can see that cat. And also over here, there's a dog. So my animals are free range, except for my donkey, Clover. So guys, I really think this is really cute to put a foal with a donkey in the same paddock together because it's just really cute. And yeah, that looks just adorable. And if you noticed, there's a little Clover in the background for Clover. That's so cute, isn't it? I just love that. Next tip or trick is make some rugs for your horses. So you can just get some felt. I know the video before this I showed you how to make a really easy horse rug, but this is a little bit of a more trickier one because it's got a belly strap. And also, it's already got the chest strap, and it's got lines of ribbon, and it's also matching with his boots. So, yeah, I definitely recommend getting some felt, and maybe a hot glue gun, and some Velcro that has sticky on the back, so that you don't have to get the hot glue gun. But I still use a hot glue gun because, it would just secure it for longer. Next tip or trick or whatever you want to call it is have some feed for your horse barn, because if you had feed for your horses then it's just a whole lot better. So I actually have a whole feed room, so we're going to go to there. I actually have a new feed chart in there. So yes, you guys have probably seen this before, but you can either buy feed or make feed. So I do both. I buy it and make it. So these things along here are all bought, and then more on this side is more made and then sort of bought. But I made the little cardboard feeding things, the things that have feed in them. And I also got this new feed chart. I definitely recommend getting one of these. They also are at a hardware store or a dollar store. They're really good, and then you can write all your horses' names and what they eat. So this is the barn I was actually talking about, to have lots of it. It's also you should get some of these for instead of stable doors, because horses like to look around. So you could put this instead, so that the horse can have some open space. You can look over it like this. Oh, and hopefully not knock it down. And maybe do a few windows in your stables. I know this is one of my only ones that had a really tall divider, so I've put a window. Why am I struggling to put this on? There we go. And then he can look out of that chest thing too. Doesn't know really what it's called. Next hack or trick is make your own mounting block, because horses can be tall. So a rider steps on there. Mine's a little bit wobbly, so I'm probably going to make a new one. I might do that on another video, but it's very wobbly. But make something similar to this, and you can put your rider on the bottom step, and then the next step, and the next step. Then she can put her foot in the stirrup and hop on her horse. So yes, that's a very good trick. So the last little hack or trick is to have a little wash/groom store. Sorry, but my barn needs a clean, and this chick saddle, I don't have a saddle rack for it right now. But have a wash store and do cross ties, and then you clip these little ties, little jump things, I don't know what they're called, onto the horsey's halter, and that just makes a really good touch to the barn, and I think that's probably my actual favorite realistic part of the barn. Or the grass. I don't know. Either one of them. They make the barn realistic. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. Bye!